Hello everybody, this is Rajan Chandra. I want to talk about what is programming and what is involved in the whole process. Programming is basically is giving a device some instruction so that it can perform some action. For example, you can ask the AC, you can give instruction to AC an air conditioner to turn it on when the temperature is above 78 degree, or turn it off when the temperature goes below 70 degrees. It's a part of a problem solving strategy, and our primary interest in ECE 114 is not to develop a large program. Rather, we want to be able to program a small device or a small hardware called microcontroller or embedded processor in order to perform useful tasks such as controlling a motor or moving a robotic arm smooth. And why we are talking about C++? Because it is a very general purpose language and it is great for embedded system, and it's very compact and it's very efficient. And these are the boards that we may try to program using C. The first one is a microcontroller board, and the second one is a field programmable gate array board, and the third one here is a microcomputer board. The first and the third are often programmed using C, whereas the middle one, which is FPGA, is programmed using a high level design language such as Verilog or VHDL. The programming process can be done at a different level. It can be done at a lower level called assembly language programming, where you give a bare bone instruction such as add register R8 with R9 into register R10. However, this approach is very hard to code and it is very error prone. Therefore, we need to come up with something different than this. In that process, we use an English-like language such as C or C++, where we don't have to know the complete hardware detail, and yet we can perform things in a very efficient way. The other high-level languages that we use here include Java, C Sharp, Python. They're very popular. Especially Python is being pushed by leading companies such as Facebook, Google, and IBM. The C is preferred language for engineering application because it's extremely simple and very compact, and it's platform independent. That means the C program is supported by a variety of operating systems such as Unix, Windows, and Linux, and C compiler or the translator is available for free. Furthermore, C supports a lot of basic data types. They are integer, character, boolean, string. Integer is a whole number. Character could be a character like dollar. A boolean may be a two-valued data, which means a guy may be true or false. String is a collection of characters. Or is a character, but Rajan is a string. C is a character, but Cal Poly is a string. C also support structured programming concept such as selection, where we use if-else, repetition. C also handles modular programming, where we compose the code by using a set of modules that interact with each other, and these modules are called functions. C also provides aggregate data type such as arrays, which is primarily used to model vectors and matrices. And notice in engineering, vectors and matrices are the primary elements that we use for problem solving. And here we are seeing a very simple C++ program. All that it does is it prints my first C++ program. There are three things to be seen here. Number one is the output statement, which is called cout, and you should also see a bracket here, which is here. This is the beginning of the program. That one is the end of the program. And we also have some include and using here, which we will explain later. And in order to process a C++ program, first we must use the IDE, or Integrated Development Environment, provided by Microsoft Visual Studio, to enter the code. And then we build the program. Basically, we check for errors. And finally, we run the program, where we execute the program as a console application and try to get the right answer. Basically, a programming process, it involves: one is analyze the problem, two, outline the problem requirement, three, devise an algorithm to solve the problem. An algorithm is basically a computational recipe that is used to solve a problem in a step-by-step fashion within finite amount of time. So in order to for you to do well in this area, please follow the following please watch the following YouTube uh, video, especially by Bucky Roberts. That will be very helpful. And you should also try to get the Visual Studio, the latest version, from the website, from the web reference given here. Thank you. I hope you understood what I said, and I'll see you in the class tomorrow.